In order to eat American donuts, he bought the shop and then moved back to South Korea, and opened it in front of the group. Joong gave Uncle Hyun a box of donuts and told him to compensate him. Besides, he can eat donuts every day. Uncle Hyun also admired the young man. The two of them held donuts to celebrate. They will have a pleasant cooperation in the future. The next day, Grandpa wanted to make use of the car race to build momentum for the group's new car conference tonight. Eldest uncle and second uncle quickly took the opportunity to flatter, saying that he had invited all the reporters from sports and finance. If Soon-young team won the first place today, it would make headlines tomorrow. While Grandpa was full of joy, her daughter Hwa-ing suddenly came out and said that Soon-young motorcade was rubbish. The annual maintenance cost and competition cost will be 1 billion, but it will never win the first place. I don't know why my father wants to keep this group of money-losing things. This is not your style at all. At this time, Grandpa was already angry. Fortunately, the secretary came out and asked the chairman to go back to his room to watch the game. Unexpectedly, daughter Hwa-young is still reluctant to give up. She continues to chase her father and says she hopes to sponsor her husband to run for parliament. Once he becomes an official, her can help Soon-young group in the future. She didn't expect father was so determined that he wouldn't help her. She did not understand father would rather invest his money in garbage trucks than support his son-in-law when he was a member of parliament. The daughter complained a lot and blamed her father loudly. Isn't she her own? Why can't dad support me once? A plot is slowly forming in Hwa-ying's head. She wants her father to know that her daughter is not a vase, but a charming flower. On the other side of the race field, Soon-young team and its competitor Dae-young team chased each other. When Dae-young overtook Soon-young at a bend, Grandpa could not sit still any longer. Joong poured a cup of tea for Grandpa to ease his nervousness. He whispered that there were still 3 laps to win the race.
이럴 때는 말이죠, 할아버지. 끝날 때까진 끝난 게 아니다.
Unexpectedly, Chairman Ju of Dae-young Group appeared at this time. Joong knew that Dae-young and Soon-young were the top Korean groups in the next 20 years. The competition was extremely competitive. This handshake between the two chairmen is also a classic scene. Didn't expect Chairman Ju to open his mouth and satirize Grandpa, saying that their Soon-young team has always been at the bottom, so it would be better to cancel. Grandpa could not stand this anger. He replied that Dae-young had money to invest in a few cars, because I heard that you were in financial difficulties and could not afford to buy Hando steel for hundreds of billions. Then he put his arm around Joong and said that this is his little grandson. He was admitted to the law school of Seoul University with the highest score in the country this year. This event made Grandpa very proud, because entering the law school in Korea means that he has got the ticket to enter the Congress. Grandpa said, I learned a sentence from him. Here you are.
끝날 때까지 끝난 게 아니다.
Grandpa was relieved this time, but Uncle had just walked out of the door when he was informed that the car in the race had broken down.